Hi everybody. Today's video, I couldn't think of something I really wanted to do this week. Of course next week I'm doing my wrap up. So since I can only do this kind of video once a year, it's my favorite books of the year so far / upcoming releases I'm looking forward to that come out, later this year. I'm not going to really go into too much detail because most of these books I've talked about in my wrap-ups, except for one, which is for this month's wrap-up. But anyway, let's get on with the video. Coming in at number 10 which is the one that's going to be my July wrap-up, because I read it and finished, read it this month, is The Prom with, make sure I got the title right, The Prom with Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout. At number 9 is Soldier by Julie Kagawa. It's the third book in her Talon Saga series. Number 8 is Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. And I think I read this last month, so I think I gave, I read it recently. Liked it much better than the other two Colleen Hoover books that I've read, but, each your own. Comment number 7 is The Power by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is the second book in the Titan trilogy, which is, like I've said before, is a spin-off of her Covenant series. It's about the character Seth from the Covenant series. But you do have to read the Covenant series before you read the Titan trilogy, because there's spoilers for the Covenant series in the Titan trilogy, so. Number 6 is Reawakened by Colleen Houck. If you guys know a definition, pronunciation for that, please let me know. Number 5 is Starflight by Melissa Landers. 4 is Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan. Number 3 is Envision by Sherilyn Keenan, which is the 7th book in the Chronicles of Nick series. It's on my lap. Couldn't get any closer, it'd bite me. I own my take 2. I own the top 2 books of the years so far. My number 1 is actually going to be my number 1 of the whole year. I just know that because I know what I like and what I don't, obviously. Number 2 is The Beast by J.R. Ward, which is the 14th book in her Black Dagger Brotherhood series, which is an adult series, FYI. Here's the book. Comes in number 2 for the first half of 2016, obviously. And coming at number 1 is no surprise to anybody who's ever watched me. It's Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. This is going to be my number 1 of the whole year. I already know. It's number 1. So there's my baby right there. Let me just say, it's kind of obvious, before I get into the second half of the video, I enjoyed all these books. Of course, I love, the plots, the characters, the writing. Okay, I'll just point out a couple other things, before I move on to the next part. Lady Midnight I knew was going to be my number 1, because as soon as I heard about the book 3 years ago, that was going to be my number 1. most relieved that I loved it was The Beast, because I didn't like Shadows, which was book 13 in the series, and I was like, please let The Beast be a good book, and I go, oh, good, I loved it. And I was like, Reign of Shadows and Starflight I actually heard about because of BookTube, and I actually love both those books. So that was a pleasant surprise. Yeah, nothing else is okay. I'm just gonna move on to books. Upcoming. Actually, the number one on here for the upcoming releases just came out on the 19th, so it's very new. Very new. These are books that are one's out and the rest haven't come out yet. That I'm looking forward to for the second half of the year. Number 7. There's only 7. I had 10 for the top list, but I can only think of 7 releases for the rest of the year. So, they might not be all in order. They're just 7 books 7 releases I'm looking forward to. Basically, the favorites top 10 that was in order, but these are just, you know. Blood Vow by J.R. Ward, which is the second book in her new spin-off series, BDB Legacy Enunciate. United by Melissa Landers, which is the third book in the Alienated trilogy. Alienated trilogy. Which comes out August 2nd. The Beauty of Darkness, which is the third book in the Remnant trilogy by Mary Piercing, also comes out August 2nd. I mentioned the date on those two and one more because they're coming out like the soonest. The other ones I don't have the dates memorized anyway. Dragon Mark by Sherilyn Keenan, which is the newest Dark Hunter book, even though technically it's just dragon shifters who are friends of the Dark Hunters, or going to be. There's not much of spoilers, really. No, it doesn't give out too much away. So it's not technically a Dark Hunter, but anyway. That comes out in August as well. And then the sequel to Reawakened by Con Hoke, Recreated, comes out August 2nd as well. And Unknown by Wendy Higgins, which is it's post-apocalyptic, so I'm guessing that kind of falls into the dystopian thing. Which isn't my cup of tea, but I really support Wendy Higgins, so I'll give it a go, you know. That comes out in August as well. Blood Vow comes out in December, early December. Okay, but this number one release I'm looking forward to is the one that came out on the 19th of this month, and it's a book I'm really, really looking forward to buying soon. Is Torn by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which is a sequel to Wicked, which is it's going to be a trilogy also, along with Titan. And that's it for nothing too exciting. Like I said, I didn't have time to do any of my other ideas this week. I'm sorry for that. I apologize, but I do have stuff planned for the next couple of months that are, better than this. But wrap-ups either next week or the week after that. It depends if I can squeeze one more book in at the end of the month. And like if you want to, subscribe if you want to. I really appreciate it. And If you subscribe, I subscribe back. If you have a channel. If you want to talk in the comments, as always, hit me up. Let's keep it positive. We all love books, so let's chat. If you have any questions about the books or anything, let me know. And good night, good morning, and good afternoon. Peace.